I'm live on YouTube. Hello, beautiful people. So I've just done this topic on Facebook and on Instagram. It's on Careless Coaching. If anyone's keen, I do it 3 times purely because it helps me hone my craft. I consider all this stuff really important. And what I'm trying to do is translate and keep it really simple. And it's kind of difficult because a lot of this stuff has been around for a long, long time. There's a lot of people practicing it, a lot of people teaching it. But what I tend to find is just by pure accident in the teaching of all this, they complicate it. And so my motivation is to simplify it, is to try and help people, your sort of everyday man or woman, understand these kind of ancient, kind of old techniques and phrases and terms. Now, I also want to demystify the word spirituality because people hear this, and especially men, and they instantly turn away and scoff and laugh and think, like I said, that it's a bunch of, barefoot hippies smoking weed. And the truth is spirituality has absolutely nothing to do with any of that stuff. The word's been bastardized, it's been abused and been marketed to death. Now, in reality, if you go back through any of the spiritual texts, if you go in through and explore this, which I've done for 28 years, really what it boils down to, and it's multifaceted, it goes on, but the first stages of spirituality are based around awareness. Right? That simple word, awareness. And awareness of what? Awareness of you. Okay, that's the simple start. That's where it begins. So the idea is to have awareness of your own traits, of your own life, of your own behaviors, that when you start to look inward at yourself and when you start to be honest about the things that you see, that's when you start to truly grow. Okay. That's the simple bit. That's it. And that is, in all honesty, where it should begin for anyone. All the gurus, all the personal development people out there, all the self-help, all the coaches, all the mentors, the first thing they should teach anybody and give away to anybody is the gift of awareness. Because when you learn to observe yourself in honesty, you don't live in denial anymore. When you spend your entire life pretending that you aren't a liar, a manipulator, and people go, whoa, how dare you call me that? We are human beings. We all are narcissists. We're all empaths. We're all these beautiful, lovely words that people love to attach themselves to make themselves look good. We're all of the bad and we're all the good. Every single person on the planet is the same. We're all capable of any of them. We may use them to lesser degrees, and it may be that the word narcissist for you is a trigger. But, if you're running around in your existence telling everyone what an empath you are and how you're an incredible empathetic person, that's narcissistic in itself. Because that's the ego basically bragging. So, and see that fly, everyone? That's 2 days in a row that thing has decided to join me when I get on a live. But it only joins me on YouTube. So go figure what it is that this fly likes about YouTube and doesn't like about Facebook and Instagram. So to keep it simple, if you want to honestly grow and not just seek relief, which is jump on I'm going to do a retreat, I'm going to watch a documentary, I'm going to go see Robbins, I'm going to go and read a self-help book, which is cool. If you want to do that, that's fine. But if you really want long-lasting change, if you want to be a better parent, better business person, better anything, then you need to start to come to these very simple terms, demystified, which is, how can I observe myself in honesty? How can I look at the thoughts that create the fears? How can I look at the thoughts that create the doubts? How can I look at the thoughts that create the worries? Because when you start to look at those thoughts and observe them, when you become the observer, which is what, going back to Buddha, what he was trying to teach, that's where he learned everything he did, was in observing himself. And it's where I've learned the bulk of my teachings, and why I'm such a good coach, is because I can honestly observe myself and know when I'm full of it. So if anyone gets a chance to watch this and you're uncertain about this, there's a lot more to it. I'm not saying that the entire journey of spirituality is based around awareness, but if anyone tries to sell you meditation, breath work, any other approach to the spiritual journey, whether it be Reiki, whether it be any of these, whether it goes to NLP, whether it goes to past life regression, whether any of it, if you do not get gifted in the first stage of spirituality, the word awareness, then be cautious, because basically when I teach you to be aware, you don't need me anymore. And that's maybe why a lot of people don't teach it, because once you're aware of your own junk, once you can see you clearly, once you can see you honestly, you don't need to refer to other people anymore because you're not hiding. See, counselors, coaches, psych, shrinks, mentors, whatever it may be, all they are doing is being the observer for you. So they're basically just looking underneath and telling you. If they teach you the gift of awareness, you can see yourself. If you want to learn how to see yourself, if you want to learn how to tap into a power that is beyond what I can describe in a 5 or 6 minute live, I'm pretty sure via YouTube you can send me something in the comments. I don't charge for this stuff. I may be a business, but I've dropped a lot of that business because I've now realized that 48 years, 2 stints in African prison, early childhood abduction, my own addictions and my own battles were blessed to me for a reason. And that was for me to sit here, at times talk to absolutely nobody, in the hope that one day someone might listen to this and that I can offer them some hope, some inspiration and some guidance so that they can find their brilliance. See, I don't want people to just survive through life. I want people to thrive. And to learn from my experience would be an incredibly humbling and bring me a hell of a lot of gratitude to my life. Thanks.